We get to play for you.
Ball World Tour, loved by the worldwide leader in shoes, Zappos. Today, the Savannah Bananas are going for a sweep of Banana Ball's newest team, the Firefighters. We have our third straight full capacity crowd of over 16,000 on hand this afternoon, and they are fired up for the greatest show in sports. And we're fired up to have you with us here on ESPN. Welcome inside with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. A pair of Bananas wins so far this weekend, and they have been tremendous games. Josh?
It has been a banner weekend for Banana Ball in Buffalo. On Friday night, we saw the fastest game in Banana Ball history conclude in 1 hour and 29 minutes. And last night we had another top 10 fastest game in history, that one finishing in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now, the Bananas and Firefighters have combined for 36 trick plays through 2 games, but it's the Bananas who have dominated. They have red-hot bats, and their pitching staff has been immaculate this entire series. And there's another streak on the line as well today. We have had 5 straight games where fans have caught foul balls for outs. They are trying to make it 6 as the Bananas go for the sweep.
3 foul balls caught for outs so far here in Buffalo. Let's learn the rest of the 11 rules of Banana Ball.
The name of the game is Banana Ball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. In Banana Ball, points are the most important. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of Banana Ball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, no stepping out. If you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. On any pass ball, wild pitch, or any pitch, a batter can take off and try to get first. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. Walks are boring. So in Banana Ball, it becomes a ball for sprint. And the batter will take off and advance to as many bases as he wants until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope, stay in the dugout or stay in your position. Let's play ball. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it is an out. You got that right. In Banana Ball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the Showdown Tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings or when time expires, we don't just play extra innings in Banana Ball. It goes down to an ultimate duel, which we call the Showdown. It is pitcher versus hitter with 1 fielder, and the hitter has to score. If both teams tie the first showdown, then it goes down to just pitcher versus hitter with no fielder. And finally, if we're still tied after 2 showdowns, the third showdown is pitcher versus hitter, 1 fielder, and bases loaded, and all the runs count as a point. Rule number 10, the Banana Ball Challenge Rule. Not only does each team have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field, but for the first time in sports history, you, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the Golden Batter Rule. Now, for the first time ever, a team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup. The best pitcher versus the best hitter at the end of the game when it matters most. These are the official rules of Banana Ball.
Now you know the rules. You get a look at the Firefighters and Bananas kick lining in the middle of Salem Field. And let's take a look at the Bananas defensive stars. It always has to start with the glove magician, Ryan Cox. Nobody does it like the pride of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. 8 trick plays already on the weekend, up to 133 to pace all defenders on the tour. His double playmate, Jackson Olsen, has been tremendous as well. 69 trick plays for Jackie, 4 on the weekend. And the doctor is the king of outfield trick plays. He is now up to 53. He has 3 here in Buffalo.
And other guys to look out for when you look at the Bananas on defense, Robert Anthony Cruz in left field, another man capable of the backflip catch, and Alex Ziegler manning first base, who can receive a ball behind his back.
Let's zoom in on Ethan Scujay. 1 for 2 on his trick play attempts. The pride of Victoria, British Columbia, has pitched professionally on 4 of the 7 continents we have here on planet Earth. He's Banana Land strikeout king.
This is his 18th outing of the tour and his 10th start of the season. He averages 4 minutes and 56 seconds to finish an inning this season, and that's mainly due to his high rate of strikeouts. He is second on the world tour with 56 Ks.
Let's get a gander at the Firefighters lineup that opposes him. For the 3rd straight ball game, Joe Lytle in the leadoff spot. Logan Lacey behind him. Dakota McFadden due up 3rd. Stephen Cullen cleaning it up. Then Zach Watson, Parker Nolan, and Isaac Parra. In the bottom 3, Zachary Bridges, Trey Vanderpool, and Blaine McIntosh. We are mere moments away from first pitch. We'll get it down to Jesse Cole.
Banana Nation, it's time. On 3, I need everyone here to yell, start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
Banana Ball on ESPN. Round 2. Electric Boogaloo. Manners going for the sweep. Firefighters trying to pick up 1 win here in Western New York. Here is Joe Lytle out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. A terrific catcher for the Party Animals a year ago. He's been great defensively for the Firefighters across their 13 games played on this tour, just starting to heat up with the bat. And just like that, ahead 3 balls and no strikes. Scooje, a power pitcher, sits 93 to 94 with the fastball. That one a bit high. Lytle is going to slam the brakes, rounding first. Remember, in Banana Ball, there are no walks. Ball 4 means it's time for a sprint. All 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher have to touch the ball before it is live. The Bananas are very practiced at sprint defense.
Able to hold Joe Lytle to just 1 base. And a good start for the Firefighters, the leadoff man on, and this has been really the lone struggle for Ethan Scooje. As good as he's been in the strikeout department, has had times where control has been a bit of a struggle.
We'll jump ahead of Logan Lacey here. He's been a superhero for the Firefighters. This is his rookie campaign in Banana Land, leading the team with his .444 batting average and .508 on base percentage. And now awaits a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Scooje with the K on the slider. Another look at the bender. And that's his best pitch. Lacey's been a tough cookie. That's only his 4th strikeout. Now in his 14th game played, compared to 7 ball 4 sprints he's earned. Here's D-Mac. Ball and a strike on the Firefighters' extra hitter. This one a mile high, shallow center field. Ryan Cox making the call, tries to barehand it, gets it on the bobble. The tip drill is good. Count it for trick play 134 on the tour.
He is the Banana Ball all-time leader in trick plays, and he shows it off early in this ball game despite the juggle. Still able to come down with a sweet barehanded catch. That was great execution from Ethan Scooje. Dakota McFadden rakes against fastballs, and Scooge going with a breaking ball and running it inside to McFadden to induce the pop-up.
Stephen Cullen now, the first baseman, a 2-1 count. Make it 2-2. Out of Southeastern University, where he won an NAIA World Series. Watches strike 3 blown right past him. Scooge rings the bell, picks up 2 Ks, and strands Lytle at first.
Despite the leadoff sprint, Ethan Scooje bouncing back in a major way, and the inning comes to an end in 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
Another look at the gas. Pitcher's pitch. Right on the outside corner at the knees. Let's take a look at the Firefighters' defensive stars as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Logan Lacey, as great as he's been with the bat, boy, he's been stupendous with the mitt as well. Tied for the trick play lead on the team with 12, and one of 2 Firefighters to pull off the backflip catch. Parker Nolan, the captain of the outfield in center field, with a dozen trick plays as well. And boy, he has pulled off some incredible ones. Isaac Parra, the shortstop, the last man you really have to look out for. 12 trick plays as well and only 14 tries. He is the first trick play in Firefighters history.
And the corner outfielders for the Firefighters are two other guys to look out for. Zach Watson on Friday night became the 6th player to record a backflip catch in Banana Ball history. And Blaine McIntosh has played 3 straight games, recording at least 1 trick play.
Let's take a look at Bradford Webb out of Charlotte Courthouse, Virginia. Former Texas Rangers minor leaguer for 3 seasons. Got all the way up to Double-A in Frisco. This is his Banana Ball rookie season here with the Firefighters. Pours a strike into DR Meadows, the tour leader in batting average. Comes in hitting .353. Same goes for his .436 on base percentage. Quickly behind 0-2. Webb sits low to mid-90s with the gas. 4-seam, 2-seam fastballs. Works in a cutter, circle change, and a slider as well. Excellent scoop there by Zachary Bridges. You can steal first base in Banana Ball, so any balls that can get by the catcher, runners will be off, and DR Meadows is leading the Bananas with his 3 steals of first.
Catchers really have no break behind the dish, regardless of whether runners are on base or not, because they are trying to keep guys off the base pass. Again, terrific play from Zachary Bridges.
The 2-2. Poked foul. Chance for the fans, and they catch it! It's a kid in the second level. Snags it in the glove for out number 1.
Reaching out over the railing, the kid with the glove is able to come up with the catch. Not the start the Bananas were looking for to this ball game, but now 6 straight games where fans have caught a foul ball for an out.
They're on an all-time heater. Thought they may have grabbed Eric Jones Jr.'s foul ball. The umpires disagree as this one's flared into right. It'll be a base knock for Banana Ball's home run king. Former Twins and Mariners minor leaguer aboard. He represents the inning-winning run and is immediately pinch run for by Malachi Mitchell, the designated runner. In Banana Ball, each team has a designated runner that can pinch run 1 time every trip through the order, no penalty. EJ is still in the ball game at third base. Flash in his 4th World Tour. Leading off of first as Michael Vitamin Deeb, also in his 4th Banana Ball World Tour, fouls that out of Salem Field. Leading the year with 24 walk-offs, hitting .293. Former Chicago White Sox minor leaguer. Wow, Webb throws it behind Deeb's head. Little trickery there, picked up the leg. Flash could have taken off, realized he was stuck, and then slung it behind Deeb. There goes Malachi. Pitch outside, and it's going to be ball 4. The sprint defense is on. Flash is going to get a stop sign from Ray Ortega over at third. Good move. Excellent sprint defense by the Firefighters.
A wise coaching decision by the Bananas third base coach. Malachi Mitchell sliding in, not aware that ball 4 had been issued. So Ortega not trying to have the fastest man in Banana Land gun it for home. Instead, the Bananas going to be content with guys on the corners for their captain, Bill Leroy, now up at the plate.
Corners in for the Firefighters. Middle infielders at double play depth. Going to try and double up the king of Dublin, Georgia. Bill in his 7th year as a Savannah Banana. Alongside his good buddy Cowboy Kyle Lewigs, the 2 most tenured men in Banana Land. And Webb pours in 2 straight strikes. A little showmanship from the former Rangers minor leaguer. He yanks it outside. Whoa. Just misses. Bill's able to check his swing. They appeal down to first, where Alan Gorwitz says he did not go around. Vincent Chapman, of course, the home plate umpire. The infamous dancing umpire of Banana Ball. As a full count means Webb is 1 bad pitch away from gifting the Bananas the first point tonight. Just a pinch low. And Bill will work the walk-off sprint Sixth inning ender of the tour for Leroy. Nanners lead 1 inning in.
And that's when Bill Leroy has been at his best for the Bananas. He is an on-base machine, comes into today's game with a .430 on-base percentage, second best on tour. And he uses his discipline to get the Bananas their first point in today's ball game.
Nanners going for a sweep. They lead 1-0. Hello, YouTube. Please enjoy the world's slowest race. Let's get it down to Jesse.
This is known as the world famous baby race. We got Owen, Luke, Eris, Judd, Marie, and Avery. And we're gonna see who can get to the finish line first. Babies, on your mark. Get set, go. And look at them go. They're off to a blistering pace. Owen staring at the grass. Luke looking backwards. Eris is just styling. But wait, here comes Judd. He doesn't like loud noise, I guess. But look at the movement out of Avery. She is doing a plank. Look at that strength in stamina. And Eris just hanging out and looking cute. Wait, here comes Judd. Look at the speed here. He needs a breather. He is now taunting the other babies. Look at this. Literally here he comes again. Here comes Judd. Look at the speed on Judd. Wait, he's taunting again. Look, oh wait, here he goes. And the finish line.
Welcome back to Banana Land, where we just had an epic conclusion to what we call the world's slowest race. That little Tot Joe chugging away. A landslide victory. Paused at the finish line for dramatic effect. And comes away victorious here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon from Buffalo, New York. We're in the second inning. No balls and 2 strikes on Zach Watson, the left fielder. Former Baltimore Orioles minor leaguer. First pick in the 3rd round back in 2019. Spent 5 years in the farm system and has been tearing up banana ball this summer. EJ trying to find room, fighting away. Had to contest with Val Perez. And here comes the firefighter of the night.
Fans, it's now time to honor our firefighter of the game. Mark Hillary served for the Buffalo Fire Department for over 30 years. In 2008, he was promoted to battalion chief. Sadly, in 2022, Mark Hillary passed away unexpectedly. Tonight, to celebrate the life of Captain Hillary, please welcome to the field his wife Elaine, escorted by Firefighters head coach and fellow firefighter in Corpus Christi, Texas, Val Perez.
Well, I'd be surprised if there are dry eyes here in Salem Field.
For Battalion Chief Mark Hillary.
Another big shout out to Mark. Elaine, thank you so much for joining us. That right there is the reason why Val Perez did not really get out of the way of the foul ball. She was protecting Elaine, who had nowhere to go. The ball heading right towards her. Athletic play by EJ as the Nanners are passing the ball around. Some trickery on the mound. Who's going to fire the pitch? Ziggy to EJ. Scooge will get the ball. Crow hops and fires it low and out. 2 balls, no strikes on Parker Nolan.
A lot of misdirection. Parker Nolan has to be very aware of that, and this one gets away from Bill Leroy. Gets a nice ricochet off of the backstop and fires it to Alex Ziegler, who fields it behind his back. Parker Nolan is caught stealing first base, and Alex Ziegler picks up a trick play as well.
ESPN, you just saw the greatest caught stealing first in the 5 years of Banana Ball's young history. That's why Ziggy's over at first. That's his 20th trick play of the tour. He has changed the game. He's only been playing first base for a little over a month now, at least as far as Banana Ball goes. Played college ball at California University of Pennsylvania. Some first base in his experience there is Jackson Olsen waiting for this one, flips it under the leg. And what's the official scoring ruling on that for Isaac Parra?
Love to get another look at it on the replay. Feels like Olsen is waiting for that one to come to him so that he could try the trick play. Isaac Parra does have excellent speed. Eileen trick play missed.
I agree. 1-1 here on Zachary Bridges, the catcher. Parra slap hitting, the only person to ever do it here in Banana Ball. That aids in his journey down the line. Kind of looked like Jackie could have caught it out of the air, was looking for trick play number 70 on the tour. Parra makes him pay with the wheels.
And that's normally a play that you are charging, of course. Olsen going for a little bit of showmanship as Zachary Bridges lines this one out to left field. Eyeing it up and trying to come up with the backflip catch is Robert Anthony Cruz. But this one will drop out of his glove, and gunning it into second base is Zachary Bridges, who was almost leaving the field of play thinking he was out.
He was running across the infield grass. Had to make an about face and hustle and belly flop into second base. Parra scores the first run of the game for the Firefighters, so he gets to climb the ladder. Become a fan favorite celebration for Banana Ball's newest team. Second backflip catch missed on the weekend for Rack, who had never missed one in his rookie campaign here in Banana Land. Only his sixth missed trick play in 22 attempts as Trey Vanderpool steps in and is ahead 2 balls and a strike.
And of course, the tricky part about landing the backflip catch today is the fact that you are playing with the sun in your eyes, and I think that's what really hindered Robert Anthony Cruz trying to find a yellow ball.
It's an unearned run for Scooge. Back-to-back trick plays missed. Now a ball 4 sprint. And Vanderpool will score easily from second as all 7 Bananas have to touch the ball before it is live. Trey picks up his 4th stake. Good speed on first base. To the 10 hole we go. Lane McIntosh spent 5 years in the New York Mets minor league system. Shows you why right there. That one into right center field. Vanderpool will go first to third. And the Firefighters capitalizing on the Nanners' defensive miscues. Back to the top of the order. Lytle is still strapping on his batting gloves. We'll take a quick 0-2 count. Tapped the other way. Barehanded by EJ. Never had a chance to get Lytle. Perfect swinging bunt. Bunts are illegal in Banana Ball. If you take a full hack, that'll play. And looks like a screamer in the book for Joe.
A lot of good luck going for the Firefighters right now. Lytle picking up the run batted in. And the 2 trick plays missed from Olsen and Cruz proving very costly here in the second.
0-2 on Logan Lacey, who struck out his first time. Does not bite on the bender. Make it 2-2. Poked foul, chance for the fans. They can't catch it. Lacey with another life. Now the count runs full. Ball 4 will score McIntosh from second easily. Poke the opposite way. Backpedaling Jackson Olsen will have it. 3 unearned runs pushed across by the Firefighters, capitalizing on 2 Bananas missed trick plays.
Good job by Ethan Skujay, knowing that he could not issue the ball 4 sprint to pound that zone and get the pop-up of Logan Lacey. Firefighters trying to knot it up.
Hello, YouTube. Enjoy the crowd sing-off, please.
Side. And we call this the winning section. Shark first song. Here we go, let's hear it.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah, that's a great start right there, Buffalo. The first point of this sing-off goes to that third base and left field side.
Boom.
Yes. This is
Next
from
song.
the Swifties.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome back to Banana Ball here on ESPN. Eric Jones Jr. started the inning, bouncing off the Firefighters head coach, making a play in foul territory. There's the missed backflip catch from Robert Anthony Cruz. And that pushed across the first of 3 runs for the Firefighters. And it's 5, 6, and 7 due to swing it for the Nanners, chasing 3 runs in the second inning. Remember, in Banana Ball, every inning is a game within itself, as that's lined over the leaping attempt of Vanderpool. Reese Alexiadis, the Pioneer League MVP from a summer ago, is aboard to kick off the bottom of the second.
Had 29 home runs and 29 stolen bases in 2023, and been a pretty good Banana Ball rookie season as he is leading all rookies with his .328 batting average and 121 OPS plus.
Now Jackson Olsen steps in. It was his trick play missed that left the door ajar for the Firefighters. They kicked it open. Jackie's missed trick play immediately preceded Robert Anthony Cruz's. And Olsen down on strikes. Bradford Webb gets his first strikeout of the afternoon.
Well, so far that heater out of Bradford Webb's hand has looked phenomenal. Gasses up Jackson Olsen.
How about this? Nanners head coach Tyler Gillum trying to find a foot to fit in this left cleat. And that's going to be no good for Dan Oberst, but for Ashton Lansdell, fits like a glove. Adam Virant there to present the crown on Banana Land's resident Cinderella. Ashton, a tremendously talented baseball player. He's played baseball her whole life, even started collegiately in JUCO playing baseball. Coming off 2 years of softball at FIU. Her first 2 years playing softball in her life. It was in Division I. That's how incredible she is. Of course, a lot of similarities, a lot of differences between baseball and softball. They are obvious. Baseball, Ashton's first love. She's transferring to Ole Miss to continue her college softball career. And we'll be with the Bananas for one more weekend before she has to report for duty, as that heater just misses around the bottom of the knees. Full count on the Nanners extra hitter. Here goes Alexiadis. It's called strike 3. Similar spot. Vincent Chapman gives Webb the strike there.
It was Lansdale thinking she was going to draw the ball for a sprint. Alexiadis took off on the pitch, and Bradford Webb received the throw from Zachary Bridges, so no chance of a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Now Robert Anthony Cruz bats, the runner in scoring position, and takes strike 1.
Mariners need one more guy to reach before they can think about tying this second inning. Firefighters looking to claim their first point. And 1 ball and 2 strikes on the former Washington Nationals minor leaguer. Rack has been stupendous in his first year of banana ball. Watches the 2-seamer sail outside. Deuce is wild. Called strike 3. 3 straight Ks for Webb, and the Firefighters knot this up at 1 point each.
This does not come as a surprise. Bradford Webb last month struck out 26% of the batters that he faced. Had an electric second inning, getting the Firefighters their first point in the game.
Let's learn how Eric Jones Jr., another former affiliated man, made his way to Bananaland. It starts when he was 7 years old and was the second to last pick in the Little League draft, but his dad told him if he practiced, he could become great. EJ devoted himself to the game, and a year later was an all-star. He would go on to have a monstrous 4-year varsity baseball career, and then took his talents to Davidson, where he tied the school record for runs batted in as a junior with 60 and hit .330 across his career. Unfortunately, he tore his labrum that junior season, which scared scouts away and led to him going undrafted. He would sign with the USPBL, where he demolished baseballs for 20 games, earning himself a contract with the Minnesota Twins. A hurricane ended the season early, and COVID canceled the 2020 campaign. The Twins released Eric after just 5 games played, so he went to the Frontier League. And after just 10 games there, the Seattle Mariners came knocking. Eric hit .353 across 33 games in Single-A, felt great about his future, but the Mariners' farm system was jam-packed, and they could not find a spot for him in 2022. So he played banana ball that spring, and once again went to indie ball for the summer, but was not getting the playing time he deserved. And when the Mariners reached out to offer him a bullpen catcher role, he could not turn it down. When Jones got to Seattle, the team was 10 games under 500, but he would help turn the bullpen around, and the team caught fire, finishing 18 games above 500 and snapped the 21-year playoff drought. Mariners wanted EJ to return, saw a bright future in coaching for him, but he knew that he could still play. So he signed again with the Bananas and would lead the 2023 tour with his 12 home runs. Dakota McFadden was 3rd on last year's tour in the home run department. Good wood there, but it's going to be a flyout. D-Mac, who blasted 9 out a year ago.
Just touching back on EJ, having a phenomenal offensive season for the Bananas, leading the tour in OPS plus and WRC plus, and also collecting the trick play catch behind his back. Eric Jones Jr. with his first of the ball game, and we're seeing incredible versatility from him this weekend. He's played first, he's caught, and now he's at third base for the Nanners.
And shows off his incredible banana ball talent. That's his 24th trick play in 26 attempts. As Zach Watson steps in, fouls the ball off, and now we'll watch Ethan Scujay, Cox, Olsen, and Meadows behind him, and Leroy at the dish. All whip out a choreographed dance. Fouled straight back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, 2 nights ago, EJ blasted out his 9th home run here in 2024, the 21st of his career, which is the most in banana ball history. Zachary Watson looking for his first banana ball home run off the top of the wall. Oh, he pimped it, and will have to be content with a single.
A great drive off the bat of Zach Watson, and robs himself of extra bases. Watching that one, thinking it was going to fly out of Salem Field, but will only get 1 base out of it thanks to a great throw from Robert Anthony Cruz, playing it off that left field wall.
Now Parker Nolan steps in. And he is set down on strikes just like that. Scooge blows him away with the fastball for his third K of the afternoon. And puts up a goose egg in the third.
Ethan Scooge with a 1 minute and 52-second inning for the Savannah Bananas when you factor out the dance. And you got to look one more time at the tremendous trick play from Jones Jr. and the boys.
Hello, YouTube. Hope you like the Banana Band. They are blasting away. Boy, EJ, talk about timing. Come on!
Thank you very much. I'll take that, please.
Oh, EJ. Boy, do we love that guy. Flair for the dramatic. It's like he knew we were telling his life story or something. Webb's strikeout of Robert Anthony Cruz. Swinging or looking?
Looking.
How about that? We're back in Banana Land. Another look at Maceo Harrison and the fellas pulling off the player dance in front of the full capacity crowd here in Buffalo. Over 16,000 fans on hand here in Salem Field. As Ryan Cox leads off the bottom of the third. 9, 10, and then the top of the order due to swing it for the Nanners. 2 balls and no strikes on their shortstop. Nice bender, late strike call there from Vincent Chapman. And a chance for the fans. They come up empty. Fella tried to grab it in the hat. We've only seen a fan pull that off once before.
Well, Coxie is leading the tour in foul-outs to fans with 4. And when he popped that one up, he put his head down and had his hands on his hips. He couldn't stand to see if a fan was going to catch it for a 5th time against him. Now Coxie working the count full against Bradford Webb.
Another chance for the fans. That was a tough one. Shanked with some good velo. We'll get another payoff pitch from Webb. And sprayed foul. Cox is so good at doing just that. Only 8 strikeouts compared to 10 ball 4 sprints on the year. Spoils another. Nice play by Tyler Gillum in foul territory.
Well, he's not a heavy hitter for the Bananas. Just 8% of his hits have been hard hit this season according to TrackMan. But he has 14 hits to the opposite field. That has been one of the primary strengths of his game offensively.
What a battle here. Webb ends up dropping down and finally firing ball 4. Cox is going to be content with 1 base. On the ball 4 sprint. Firefighters get it around the 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher in short order. And here comes Banana Land's bat trickster, Alex Ziegler. The inning-winning run is aboard. And Ziggy sends this a mile high in the infield. Logan Lacey eyeing it up. And we'll catch it for out number 1. Looks like he was thinking backflip. Decides to make the routine play.
And you're obviously, as a fielder, trying to position yourself in the best way possible to come up with the backflip catch. But it's the sun and the way that ball was drifting back on Lacey that made him unable to come up with the trick play catch. As D.R. Meadows loops the banana ball into center field, just out of the reach of Isaac Parra. Bananas with 2 men on and only 1 out. And it's Eric Jones Jr. now at the plate.
That's a classic hit from the doctor. Man after my own heart. A little blooper. Wee Willie Killer. Hit him where they ain't. Now the big bopper at the dish. And that ball lifted deep out to left. Watson's going to watch it bang off the top of the wall. Cox will score easily from second. EJ walks off the third. And the Nanners lead 2-1.
Now walk-offs in all 3 games in this series for Eric Jones Jr., powering this Bananas offense in Buffalo.
EJ up to 21 walk-offs on the tour, second most in Banana Ball. And the Nanners back out in front. Another look at the bloop base hit from DR that set it up. And then the monstrous blast. 14th double of the tour. Team leading 24th extra base hit for EJ.
And the Ghosts are moving around on the mound. He's got the first one, and the first Ghost is after him. Here we go. The Ghost is trying to get, that's Inky. He's got 2 balloons down. There goes the next Ghost. They're after Pac-Man. He's got to pop them all. Here comes the third Ghost. They're all out there. He's got 4 balloons. He's juking and jiving here. It's getting close. He's got another balloon. He's got to get past those Ghosts. Don't let the Ghosts get you, Pac-Man. And he gets nailed even before that. That's a high score of 5. Give it up for Victor, the human Pac-Man.
With 6'6" southpaw out of Whitby, Ontario, up in the Great White North. Ryan Kellogg takes over on the bump with nearly 100 members of his friends and family in attendance here as we're about 20 minutes away from the Canadian border. He replaces his fellow Canadian, the British Columbia kid Ethan Skujay on the bump.
Ryan Kellogg, a crafty left-hander who spent 7 seasons in the Chicago Cubs minor league organization, making it up to AAA. Owns the 3rd lowest sprint percentage on the Bananas this season. For him, the big focus is keeping the ball in the yard. He surrendered 7 home runs, most of any pitcher on tour.
Big change of speeds and styles for the Firefighters, who have 7, 8, and 9 due to swing it here in the 4th. Vincent Chapman with 1-2 count, calls time, dusts off home plate, and is now ripping jump splits for the great people here in Western New York. Oh! The drag queen drop to finish it up. And I worry for his knees. Yeah, stinky legs out of it. He's A-okay. Did not look like the human body should bend that way when Vincent collided with planet Earth.
I did not know that it could.
Parr reached on a trick play missed, and the 2nd inning came around to score. Gives the fans a chance to make an out. They come up empty. So far, only 1 foul out to fans tonight. It was DR Meadows. First batter, the Bananas put to the dish. Now Coxey under the leg to take care of his counterpart. 2nd trick play of the game, 135th of the tour for Ryan Cox.
And last year, he led all players with 144 trick plays, the only man reaching triple digits. He is inching closer and closer to his single-season record.
1-1 here on Zachary Bridges, just like Parra in front of him. Reached on a trick play, missed his last time. This one on a hop. Cox behind the back, actually snuck it between the legs on the bounce. Bridges shows off the speed. Ziggy not able to pick up his fellow Pennsylvania native. And Zachary Bridges aboard on the trick play missed. Here's Trey Vanderpool. The Ball for a sprint, a ribeye, and a run scored. Back up the middle, over Kellogg. Cox only has one play, goes between the legs. Second trick play of the inning, and he's made both outs.
And that's your instant redemption if you're Ryan Cox. You missed the trick play, allowing Zachary Bridges to get on. You get another opportunity immediately after. And Coxie makes good, retiring Trey Vanderpool.
Now Blaine McIntosh, pair of former minor leaguers dueling it out here in Banana Land. Kellogg sits about 89 to 91 with the gas. That big bender you just saw, about 67 to 69. Works in the slider as well, changeup, 4-seam and 2-seam fastballs. As this one flicked the other way on the run, Rack will take care of it. And Kellogg strands a man in scoring position, puts up a 0 in his first frame of work. Another look at the tremendous trick plays from Ryan Cox as we go to the bottom of the fourth.
All the way around the stadium, everybody here on your feet. And we're gonna do one big hey baby. So let's get those hands in the air. Shark, here we go. And clap those hands. You guys look good. We've been touring for 3 years. This is one of our favorite spots. You guys are bringing it. Now let's wave those arms.
We are hey babying here in Buffalo, New York. I hope you're all pulling off the hey baby dance at home as well. Pretty simple. Just 2 parts to this thing. Right now we're in the clapping and walking back and forth stage. And here comes the hand waving. It's an intricate dance. Double black diamond, according to the World Dancing Federation. And then, of course, you have to work in a couple hip thrusts, as often is the case in Banana Land. What a scene we have here in Salem Field, largest stadium in minor league baseball. Room for well over 16,000 fans. We're full capacity today, as Bradford Webb is out for his 4th inning of work. As the heart of the Nanners lineup, 3, 4, and 5. Deeb, Leroy, and Alexiadis. And Deeb swinging, first pitch, chance for the fans to make an out. It will not happen. The Davie, Florida native will leave this one on the field, right on the edge of fair and foul territory. Logan Lacey behind the back. How casual can he do it? Boy, is he impressive. The trick play out to start the bottom of the 4th.
On that third base line, it's Logan Lacey just tiptoeing back and coming up with a catch behind his back. Unbelievable play, and now he has the outright lead in trick plays for the Firefighters with 13.
Bill Leroy steps in, just like Deeb before him. A ball for sprint his first time. Bill walked off the first inning. Sends this one the other way. McIntosh eyeing it up, down to his knees. Will make the snag for out number 2. Former New York Mets minor leaguer adding a little spice to the line out. Now a fastball poured in for strike 1 to Alexiadis. Singled his first time. Quick 0-2 count. And does not bite on the heater, just a hair down and out. Bradford Webb working quickly. Slow tapper going to be a tough play. Lacey across the diamond in time. And a 1-2-3 frame. Easy, breezy, beautiful for the former Rangers minor leaguer.
Fastest inning we've seen in today's ball game. Bradford Webb finishing it in 1 minute and 35 seconds. That's already the 4th inning in his banana ball career. He's thrown in less than 2 minutes as we go to Emily Cole.
400,000 children and teens in foster care across the country without a permanent home. To raise awareness and help bring families together, we created a nonprofit called Bananas Foster. This organization is dedicated to celebrating those who are already doing amazing things in the foster care world while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Today, Bananas Foster is celebrating the Fox family. Patty and Paul became a licensed foster family in 1997. Since then, they have adopted 3 kids from foster care into their family. Unfortunately, Paul passed away after a long battle with cancer, but Patty continues to advocate for the entire foster care community while being there for their 8 children, 8 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. We also have exciting news for their adopted son, Zach, who has been a firefighter for 4 years and just passed his EMT exam. Fans, please help us celebrate this amazing family for what they're doing to serve this community.
Always one of the most special moments in Banana Land. The group hug surrounding our foster care community superheroes. Tonight we honor Patty and Paul. And congratulations to Zach as well. Firefighter for 4 years, passing his EMT exam. Bananas Foster, the nonprofit here for Fans First Entertainment, has been around for just over a year. Something near and dear to the hearts of our owners, Jesse and Emily. They are foster parents and have adopted 2 daughters out of foster care. Jolie Chabala, who leads Bananas Foster day to day, is a foster parent as well. And it's such a special moment every game when we get to honor people making such a big difference in the world as Cowboy Kyle Lewicks takes over on the mound for the Nanas.
This is Cowboy Kyle's 20th time climbing the hill this season. He has 3 wins and 2 losses on the tour. Nobody has exhibited better control on the mound than Lewicks with a 3.9 ball force sprint rate this season, the lowest on the team. And across his illustrious Bananas career, Cowboy Kyle has thrown 15 career innings in less than 2 minutes, second most all time.
Another change of speeds and styles for the Firefighters to deal with. Lewicks, the second man out of the pen. It's 90 to 93. Lytle squared that up, but straight to Ziggy over at first. And Joe, the DH, finally retired after he had a sprint and single on the afternoon.
Hard contact just right at Alex Ziegler. Great reaction and a quick out for Cowboy Kyle as Logan Lacey gives the fans an opportunity for a second catch today. They come up empty.
Take a look right now at the preposterous numbers from Lacey's summer so far here in Banana Ball. Former Florida State Seminole, spent JUCO in his home city of Tallahassee before that at Tallahassee Community College. Under the tutelage of Corey Pye, Firefighters pitching coach, longtime Bananas pitching coach before that. Final 5 years that the team was in the Coastal Plain League. Kyle was a part of 4 of those as he gets the grounder to Cox, and Ziggy tries to go off the base, scoop it behind the back. Would have been an insane play. Now he's finally firing the ball in as Lacey trots into third base. Looks like first base umpire Alan Gorwitz is going to direct Logan back to second. He was declaring the ball was out of play, and he is insisting that. Looks like Cowboy Kyle actually said, Lacey, you're good over at third. Somehow the pitcher overruled the first base umpire. Everybody's confused in the infield. Well, Dakota McFadden, in his 4th year of Banana Ball, after 3 with the Bananas, this is year 1, of course, as a firefighter, showing off the impressive muscles. Squats Zach Watson and steps in against his teammate across the last 2 tours. Healthy hack and a swing and a miss.
It's McFadden who collected the first home run in Firefighters franchise history in their 2nd ever game. McFadden was able to collect it against his former teammate, the man on the mound, Cowboy Kyle.
So the trick play missed has Lacey 90 feet away. Bananas have to bring the infield in, and that is an ugly swing. Gnarly slider from Cowboy Kyle, who breaks out his patented belt buckle shuffle. Another look at the bender. Perfectly located. Kyle sits about 91 to 93 with the fastball. Works in a curveball and slider, both in the low 80s. Tinkers with a changeup. But the gas and the slider is his bread and butter. And Stephen Cullen is victim of the bender right there, behind 1 and 2. Kyle trying to get the full capacity crowd to join him with a little clap. Two balls and 2 strikes. Kyle wants them to run it back. Ball 4 here, scores Lacey from third. The payoff with 2 outs. Goes to the bender, gets a tapper to Cox. Tough hop, he fires home. The tag's in time. Bizarre decision by Ryan Cox, but he gets the 3rd out anyway. No harm, no foul.
Ryan Cox counting on his fingers, trying to figure out how many outs there were. Cowboy Kyle telling him as he came off the mound, but nonetheless, great play by Coxie.
Wow. Cox lost in the trick play sauce. Holy moly.
We got Sebastian.
Luckily, that guy's really good. Put a perfect throw to Bill Leroy. YouTube, enjoy the fun down on the field.
On your mark, get set, go. Oh, that's too high.
By the way, y'all are in the splash zone.
Here we go. All right, we got 1 over here.
In the pants. There we go.
Oh, come on, Pat. 2 in the pants.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, we got 3 here.
We are just hitting kids over here.
Welcome back to Banana Ball, where Garrett DeClue, who started the tour as a party animal, swapped unis, is now a proud firefighter, takes over on the bump.
Garrett DeClue moved over to the Firefighters because they needed a left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen, and he's really found his groove since joining his new squad. 5 2/3 innings pitched, a 3.17 earned run average.